Hey, and welcome to another Gwent draft. And let's jump right into it as always with a Deadeye Ambush, Imposter, and a Hidden Cache. I'm thinking of trying to have a little fun. Maybe we'll go for the Deadeye Ambush here, see what kind of Elven synergy and shenanigans we can get up to. Or we can go down the Imposter route. I think I've played with coins, and I understand how powerful they are, but I do want to give some of the other abilities a try. So the Deadeye Ambush, really I do feel like it's a weak ability overall, but with some synergy it could go quite a long way. So let's give this a try. Maybe it'll end up as a disaster, maybe it'll be the greatest run we've had. We will see. Interesting, so we could pick up traps if we really wanted to from this point onwards, which is not the worst thing in the world, especially if you can replay them. Old Guard, I think, is just a phenomenal card and often will get you value. I think Old Guard's a very good pick here, to be honest, just because it's kind of neutral. Immortal's going to rely on some synergy down the line that we might not get, and this bad boy right here, my problem with him is, what if we get offered too many traps or we don't draw him and we have maybe a trap full hand at the end and we miss out on this value? It would hurt quite a bit. So I think because that Old Guard is one of those cards that I feel like if we get it or if we don't get it, it doesn't matter. It won't change the outcome too much. It's going to be more about maybe just getting the right picks going forward here. Okay, an early Adriano, that's pretty nice. I'm not too pleased with the other two, but I think this is a really good pick, very hard to pass up on. Start off with early luck is nice. Half Elf Hunter is okay, and Darthblood Thunderbowman is also just okay. The commandos do synergize with the Old Guard, so that is pretty decent. We could try to do something here with the blue stripes, but it's a very slow start to them. I prefer to have that 3 package. You know, out of the 3 here, I think this is the most powerful package. I hate it because coins are so powerful right now, and when you pick a few of them, you can really boil out of control. So okay, we'll try coins and elves. Let's give that a try. Oh, there's those coins I wanted. A little bit of luck is great. Shaping nature is good, but the other two I'm okay without, especially because we have no thinning. The luck is always nice, but the coins, and once again Vivaldi Bank, and we got Ego the Hook with a tax collector. I think this is just way too good to pass up on right now. It's a good foundation for where this deck is going, just with a bunch of coins. Okay, we're not gonna try and do that though. Okay, Alias is nice. Hunting pack is really nice actually, especially with the Old Guard. Getting a hunting pack feels incredibly powerful. I think I'm gonna get this. We need some thinning, and getting a status on the enemy is never that hard. Either they'll put one on themselves or we'll find a way to put one on them. Raiding fleet is quite nice, but no ships. I don't know how I feel about the talisman and the board swarming aspect of things. I mean, it could be pretty decent. There's a Philippa on this side, and we do have a very good foundation already. I almost want to keep going coins, though. Yeah, it's a good suggestion. Like, the board swarming is okay, because we got the Deadeye ambush, so we can put those 3 down, and then if we have the bone talisman, in combination with what really? Nothing really. Well, we also need the hunting pack. I'm gonna go with coins here. It just takes a little too much to set up at the moment. We just don't have enough. Dire Mutated Hound's amazing. The armor package is pretty good. The lock package here is phenomenal. Alias once again is here as being offered, but the lock package right here is really good. Way too good to pass up, I think. especially because it comes with Purify. I would have loved to pick up the Dye Mutated Hound, but I think in the grand scheme of things that it was a little bit better. Board swarming, a little too late for that. I think Glusty Warp is funny. This Geralt package is rather bad. We can get another lock, and the Sage is useless. We really don't. We only have the one spell at the moment, so that's not gonna do anything. I like the Neckers. We do have a soldier, so half of this is really decent. I think I'm gonna pick this up. The Geralts are weak. I think 2 Yardens are just too many. We're not gonna be able to use that. Oh, I hear hammering happening behind me. So much fun. Warfare is nothing, but it's just no units. No units. Just need a unit. The Foglet also pretty tempting. I mean, I'm sure we can find a way to consume them or get one killed, but I think our hand is forced to the elves here. Okay, and one more pick. This is not too bad. This little package here I think is a little weak. Brathan is always a welcome sight, but overall the 2 units comes with very weak. The pre-buff package, I don't think it's that bad. But Javen isn't horrible either. Plus we get a little bit of movement, which is always good, and a half elf hunter, which is okay at the very best. So we could make this at least a 3, maybe a 4 or 5. Interesting. Oh, you can take the pre-buff here, which is, I mean, it's 6 points over here, which is the same as, I mean, 6, 5 here, 6 here, 9 here, 8 to 9 ish, 8, 9 to 10 value, 4 and 6. This shouldn't be this difficult of a choice, to be honest. We'll take the damage because it might come in handy, I think. Alright, this is gonna be an easy pickup for the elf, for the saber here. Okay, so this is a pretty decent deck. I mean, we got a lot of coins, so once again I think this deck is gonna rely on just the coins carrying it through for us, and a few other cards here and there to help us out. But this did not turn out at all like I imagined. I really imagined that we were gonna get some really cool elf synergies, but alas.
I will not bow to your half-assed, self-proclaimed authority.
Alas, we did not get that. Not the end of the world, though. Okay, we got a Necker, that's pretty nice. The Glusty Warp is pretty useless. Naturus, I don't need you. If I did, I'll be in a later round. Get rid of you. It's not the worst because it does start the. But I want a soldier. You provide a fee. We don't need fees early on. Second dog. Unfortunate.
I shall not fail.
Okay. Easy start with the Neckers there. I think it's pretty strong. I think our opponent's gonna have to be really creative right off the bat in order to catch up to this. I want to follow this up with maybe the Tax Collector. I'm not 100% sure, but we could go Tax Collector and then ego the hook for another Tax Collector. We don't have that much in terms of tools for this round, so we do have to come out.
Who is it you believe stands before you?
Swinging.
Damn it.
Okay. That's just gonna get moved.
Peace with humans? I buy that.
He will get the coins, but at least he won't get to spawn anything for the time being.
Come at me if you must. Don't think this sword a toy.
Okay, I think we can put this down now.
This world, only two things are certain.
Get the tax selector down now. I'm still thinking about doing the Igor tax selector play to potentially win the round with Philippa in case he pushes us all the way. That's what's going through my mind right now. I'm not 100% sure as to how good of a plan that is. The money is coming in now slowly, but pretty decent pop there. Yeah, the money is coming in. It's just, do we commit to it right now? And if we don't, the problem is later on we're not gonna really get.
Cannot burn without the proper fuel.
Wow. This would be a commitment I'd have to make now, though. Also, wish I had a way to deal 1 damage. If I had a way for 1, 1, 1, 1, and then just Glusty warp this board, it would have been amazing. Take the round. At the moment, a 9-point in Glusty. How does that feel? Well, it's never gonna get any worse than that. I mean, it's never gonna get any better than that, I think. So we can take the Thrive right now and just see where that puts us. I don't think this is a good play. I think we should save it for something else.
Ho! Who goes there?
Maybe a Sly Seductress later on. Okay. Still quite a bit behind. You only need 6 now. If I play the freight, he'll need 10. I've got 3 in coinage. And then the turn after that, I could steal the Roderick, the vet, if I really wanted to. So I think we can do this. I am going to commit Philippa here if he does push a little bit more. It's just so hard to see how we're going to win this later. I think the Old Guard is almost vital for round 1 the way we play. The Hunting Pack will help out a little bit later on. A Lock will help out. A Journal will definitely help out if we can just
find ourselves in agreement.
If we can just get to 5. Oh, the fact that he put that up to 5 is rather annoying. So now I have the option to take the Blacksmith to finish the round off with. I could spawn a volunteer. I'm not sure if you get to place it though. I think we just take this right now. I don't see any other way out of this. Unless I'm playing Igor first. I don't think we're gonna have much use for Philippa later on when there's no real money coming in. The funds that we have that are gonna come in a little bit later on, I think we have to kind of save up for our journal. So we need 3 coins for him at least. Which, if we get lucky, we could get through Vivaldi Bank.
Again.
Interesting. So now is the question, do I want to play Igor? But there's no point in doing so since we don't have... Like, what are we going to do? No, it's so low value. It would surely put us behind. Yeah, so we need Vivaldi Bank, I think. Somebody trying to call me. Let me just put my phone on silent here. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, I was gonna say I think the old gold was very important. What did he?
Smash your noggin, Ruds!
You, yes, you! Have you made
Okay.
your offering?
What just happened? It doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. So we're gonna need probably the Vivaldi Bank. I think we're gonna need a lock. Alias, Yavin won't be a bad. Oh, I thought it was Alias. Yavin won't be a bad pickup as well. Let's just see what we get right now. There's a Vivaldi, which is nice. I think we toss. Rather annoying. We'll start off with.
You annoy me.
We'll use that to pass around. I need the coins just in case. And I think that if we do get lucky and if we do draw Adriano, we will have a winning chance. But he is kind of vital, and I do want to just keep some coinage in case I have to Vivaldi Bank for him. Okay, glad we didn't have to do it that way. I'll keep the Daublathana. I'll put him out because we don't need that. The Purify is nice. That's nice. Pretty decent hand overall. Yeah, I think we'll finish redrawing here. And then we can start with the Naturalist. Or we can start with Vivaldi. But Vivaldi is very... We'll start with Naturalist,
Your
yeah.
facts, good sir, are
Vivaldi
false.
Bank is very... it's a very tight card to play right now, because we can only really pick up the top card if we want to follow that up with an Adriano play. Where I prefer to just put out the Naturalist first.
With that, the Order's decline began.
Give what we demand and will not harm a hair on your wench's head.
Okay, so now we can play Hunting Pack, just to thin our deck a bit. But I do want to get the Adriano out as soon as possible. And we're just one coin short at the moment. So it might have to be Vivaldi Bank and then something. The only problem is you have these cards polluting the deck. You know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I think that if we just get this out now so that we can just thin our deck a little bit more, we can now have...
How low we have fallen.
We'll get a premium choice of... My word, that is... I don't... Almost as if I should have played the leader in full just in case I drew Yavin. Maybe a mistake. So this is 1, 2, 3... +2, so we get 3. So Adriano does get to pop off even if we pick up the Horsan here. Having said that, how much better is Horsan Freak Show compared to Armored Cavalry? They're almost the same since we can never activate the fee here. I'm gonna just take the money because let's see, we're gonna get 2 here, so that puts us on 7. Then we're gonna spend 5, that puts us on 2.
The eternal fire shall consume all that is impure.
Boy, beautiful. Interested in some easy coins?
Sleep, my champion.
Okay, so we can never get the other 2 coins, so what I will do is I will just spend that there to try and put it out of range of any 4 attack. No point in spending the other one. And then on the following turn we can do Ego the Hook and then pay the insanity fee, play another Slice Seductress out, and they should thrive. Unless he does something about them here, which he doesn't. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor
Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Stop it.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
Stop it, brother.
Officials turn out. Mop up the black
Nothing
slate.
tickles my tits quite like a good secret.
Alright, so now we got the 2 of them. They are bonded, so they will be now thriving off no matter what he plays.
Conceal the truth. The eyes.
Oh my word. What do we need to lock on this side? I think we need to lock this boy here, since it's going to be spending coins quite wisely.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
So let's get rid of that, and then we'll lock the Grand Inquisitor unless he gives, or unless he plays something incredibly powerful. Though I'm looking at this right now and I can see that there's probably no way.
Prisoners! Yes, you! Have you made your
There's no way to win it.
You shall confess all in due course.
We are way too far behind, and these slide structures are just not gonna get us there. It's one of those situations where Philippa would have been in the play, where the coins.
We are all equals in pain.
That's insane.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Not even close. Got a little unlucky on the Vivaldi bank there. Maybe I should have thought about it, but even with...
I'm looking the other way for a spell.
Even if we had gotten Yavin value there, we still would have failed at the... Unfortunately. But it's still okay, it's very close. I think we did a little bit better. Just a very nice and clean deck. And plus the learning experience. We know that now we will need to just spend our coins around 3, kind of play a slow around 1, and we'll be better. Alright, let's jump into another game.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Alright, so what are we gonna do here? I think the Glusty Warp is just the best card we have in our deck, and therefore should be preserved at all costs. We need to do everything within our power to keep the Glusty Warp alive, which means we never play it. That's how valuable it is. It's one of those collector edition units. You know, it just sits at the back of the shelf. It never gets touched. Because we do have Old God, which is pretty nice. So we can start off with an Old God play and buff up the hunting pack. And then what else do we want to give some love to? I think maybe Ego the Hook. I don't see why not. Maybe we can exploit him in round 3. But let's first see what our opponent... Okay. A little card shuffling. That's respectable.
It is not driving heel earthquakes I have spoken.
So you, and you. I can respect it. You know, some deck optimization right to start the game off with. Now, what are we gonna do moving forward? Looks like, once again, the freight. I don't know if with freight, since we only have, I think, the one soldier here is, yeah, the Alba. If we save the freight for the Alba and, you know, oh wow.
That revolutionaries plowing reformers.
Let's take it a little slow here. We'll just spawn the elf here, and if he decides to play a thinning package that he just boosted, we're gonna hold off on the hunting pack. At the moment I still have...
Her Grace will not be pleased.
Okay. Let's do this and we'll pay the full price.
Eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
We have no reason not to pay that out right now, so we can just give that up. The color. Wow, I would have just done this. This is a huge investment. It's a beautiful card to have in the later games that I think that was a huge mistake. Okay, we're gonna play the ship now here. Maybe he takes it as a threat and kindly locks it up with some color love, and if he does, we'll be very happy. It'll be a nice indication of where the game stands and where it will be going forward. interesting. That is to me very interesting, because he just cut the round short, and if we had 10 points we could, and we do have 10 points. We could really take him a card out now. That is doomed, so this is active. I think that is definitely the play, because that just now flips the tables completely. He needs 10 to take it, and then he'll only be behind. All right, that's great start to the round. I mean, we have to worry about the old god plays he picked up earlier on, and shouldn't be too tough to play around, especially now that we have the advantage in this manner. We can definitely just really push here a little bit, kind of carefree. I think I don't need the Alba and the second lock, though the Kurt is really good. The Naturalist, I'm not 100% sure. We don't need 2 locks, and if I want to pick up a movement and lock, I'll take the Purify just in case. Okay, that's nice. So I think we're gonna play it slow and safe. Let's start with the Naturalist here, just to
Facts, good sir, are false.
just to pick up some coins, and then maybe, just maybe. Okay, he's gonna lock that up. Never mind then.
Forward. Let the hunt begin.
That is fine. Almost expected. Now I think we can do the tax collector on this turn.
We'll need Form Z6 CV1265X for that.
We were looking to see what would happen to Naturalist. I was hoping that maybe he got lucky enough and survived. That way we would have... Oh, that's a big card, right? Okay, not a problem. We got just enough for Adriana, so we're gonna do that right now.
We share the profits, not
Looks
the
like
work.
some light reading.
So we will pay the fee, get that out there now. And then I think I might ego the hook as well. Like, what else are we gonna ego the hook later on? Let's see. There's nothing of value except a Necker, maybe, if we feel like being stupid. And I think because of the position we are in currently... Oh. Still behind, and you're gonna be behind quite a bit more.
May the biggest bollocks win.
My noble knight, be still.
I just want to see his power-up cards, because he also had his old god, and I think there he is. Look who came out to play.
You shall confess all in due course.
Look who came out to play. A little man known by the name of Kahir came out here thinking that he could steal some boosts away from us. No, good sir. Not today. Okay, another lock.
Few poachers dare venture into the Von Morlehun's
So
wood.
Philip is a dead card. We're never gonna get to use that. I could pass now. Or I could do full leader charges and a Yavin. Full leader charges and a Yavin. He is a card down.
Time for you to
And the
die.
thing is,
Accursed racists.
We were not the ones to start this.
and the thing is, his leader ability is gonna be a lot stronger than ours in round 3. That is a 6-point unit that's gonna come down, and on top of that,
Too late to walk away.
and then on top of that, the cards he has boosted up, he will play one of those, and I think
Who am I to kill?
Oh, that's the one, two. Oh, that's amazing. He can't use it. Oh, he did. Was it worth it? Leader charge. So he's gonna go. He would rather go.
To Mary. That's what matters.
Oh wow. This is an insane deck.
You want?
What in the world is going on here?
Enough! Let us finish this.
What just happened? Why would he also Vernon Roach? Why did he give Roach the old god boost, man? I'm so sorry, bruv. That was a few misplays there, I think. But that was an insane deck. I wish I had a deck like that. That looks like so much fun. Wow, that was a lot of juggling. Awesome stuff. Okay, so we got our first victory in the bag. Let's go get another one.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
I mean, you just said that. Just said that. Alright, Glusty Warp once again. I'll see you, my friend. Two of these bad boys is really not gonna be good for us. I think we let that go. I really wish we had Old God here, but unfortunately we do not. Maybe we'll get lucky enough when we draw it up in round 2. Don't have our soldiers, so the freight is weak. I hate that you can't lock that up. So if you lock a phoenix when he dies, it still gets still goes into the graveyard, and the writing on it affects. So even though
Evil shalt by fire be punished.
you know what, that's fine. We don't really plan to fight this round too much, so we're gonna take it nice and slow, and I think that is perfectly fine.
Let the provost deal with you.
He can put out his big bad goals. Also, this does mean he's gonna have to play round 2, so I am going to play this very conservatively, because I know that there is a fight coming for us in round 2, so that he can activate his
Stars are all the trophies I need.
Phoenix.
Cast off decadence. Renounce sin.
I still don't have to spend the funds, right? It would be great to also have Philippa here. That is incredible. I could now go... Nah, we'll just go to Double Thunder here.
Look what the werecat dragged in.
I'm wondering as to whether or not I should... What is going on? Like right now, by the looks of it, this looks like an incredibly powerful, insane deck, but
Pansy.
it's not that bad. It only looks worse than it is. Can I do 21 into... With a few leader charges? I think I can. With a few leader charges, yeah, I think I definitely can. Plus we have the coins saved up here, so this is okay to do. It's a lot further than it looks. We can make this up, because this is a... Okay, so he's gonna...
Seems we've hauled a good catch today.
See, here's it becomes interesting. I could try and look for Philippa to steal the Phoenix. I really want to do that though. If I can find a Philippa, but before I do that, I would need to get rid of the hunting pack then. Okay. Okay, let's match up his Wild Hunt Riders. Because if I'm able to take his, do a Philippa play and steal the Phoenix, I think the line...
End this battle already. I've more important things to do.
Pansy.
Oh, that does make things a little bit more difficult, but... we can still do it in two. I think it's okay. We'll keep the 3 coins for next round. So if we do... yeah, I have a plan. That's what we'll do. We'll pass this round up. Then he'll be forced to play the next round to activate his Phoenix. The Phoenix will come back as a 4, and then I can use the Philippa. All I need is 1 gold to grab the Phoenix. It'll be worth a lot more than trying to pursue that goal now. Especially if we do grab it, we have to go for the win, and then we can't activate the Phoenix ourselves starting the next rounds. So with that in mind, I think it's a good opportunity to let that Phoenix go. Glusty can go. We do have our soldiers, so we do have the option to play the freight ship. So in this situation... we have to lock that up. He's gonna get a little bit too much value from that going forward, so I do need to lock that up. Now I can dig for the Philippa. That really doesn't frighten me in the slightest. Not just yet. Let's play the freight ship here, since he's playing kind of slow. We can afford to do so as well, and plus if we can get a little bit more value out of this freight ship than we would on any other given game, I think it's worth it to just commit to it right now. That Philippa is there, it's waiting, it's not going anywhere. So we're gonna be okay there. The Immort comes down.
Time has come to claim victory.
Humans are not to be trusted.
That's a pretty powerful play. I kind of have to match it up with something equally as powerful. So to prevent him from getting value going forward with that, we're gonna just do that here. And we are very close, so really should have seen that coming. Well, that's fine. That's why we have another lock in hand.
Pansy.
Right, this is why we're just going to...
Vidoes, forward! Let the hunt begin.
Let's just do that. Lock that up as well. And then now we can even... well, we can do a few things, I guess. Tax Collector doesn't seem like the worst kind of play at the moment, just because... Olaf. Is there anything I can pick up to stop that? The Kurt.
We'll need Forms Ed 6 CV1265X for that.
I think because my only out for the Olaf is Kurt. What I'd rather do is... yeah, we're gonna activate our leader charges now as well. So it's... oh! Okay. That is a little bit more than I'm... that was a little bit more than I was expecting.
Coexistence. No such thing.
I think we hit this. And then we sit on 5, so now we play Vivaldi. She's here, she's gonna cost 2. So then I'll be on 6. I don't have enough, do I? And I have no other way of doing it. It has to be a Philippa. Has to be this.
No mercy for your kind.
Then I think It has to be the 6, and I think it's not enough, is it? It's 1 off, yeah. If the tax collector came down a turn earlier, no, 2 turns earlier, I would have needed tax collector to come down 2 turns earlier. Oh, disappointing loss to finish off this video, but nevertheless, plenty of fun. Really cool, going up against some really cool decks and just having a blast. And that's gonna be for now. Join me tomorrow, but until then, have fun. Peace out.